Great morning, super fantastic morning. I am Shay Wilson, thinking big, living bigger, and loving the biggest. Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. Let me get you hooked up with Facebook. Hold on, let me get you going. Let me get you going. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. An amazing weekend. Come on with it. I did. It has been great. Let me see. We can get you. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. I don't know why it does this, but I have to do this every single time where my audience has to be changed. Happy Monday, October 24th. We are moving and shaking in this time, space, and anything. So I hope you had a great weekend. Today's topic is amazing, and I hope it is super helpful, encouraging, or just reminds you that you're not alone. As we move into this holiday season, we're talking about trying to couple up in a low vibration, low vibing space, and it's common because we don't want to feel by ourselves. So what I'm talking about is dealing with loneliness or depression or these type of things, anger or frustration or impatience during the times, and then desiring to be in relationship with other people, especially in the holidays, during the holidays. Listen, I totally understand what that looks like. There are moments, now I'm going to clarify, moments that, especially when the holidays come up, because I've been single for quite some time now, that you desire to have someone around, you desire to be in relationship, that I desire to be in relationship, that I kind of, oh man, I wish I had somebody to go out to dinner with or eat with or that type of thing. And so I always ask myself, I don't ever, am I feeling lonely? Is this a moment? Is it just what brought that on? And I usually just in a space of, I just want someone to talk to during this. And I come back, because what we don't want to do is to try to couple up when we are feeling lonely. When we do that, when we are vibing low, we are looking for validation. We are looking for someone to make us feel better. We are looking for someone to fill a space, and it's usually we usually attract someone who is vibing at that same level. Loneliness. I don't want to use the word desperate, but let's just use the word desperate right now. To have connection. Really, what we're looking for is connection. And here's the rub: when we look for people out, when we do this in a space of loneliness, which means we have to be in some form of fashion aware of where we are. We have to know ourselves. Are we being aware of where we are emotionally? Have we been taking care of ourselves? Meaning, have we been doing something new for ourselves? Have we been loving on ourselves? Meaning, did we find a hobby? Are we working on something within ourselves that we knew that we had from the last relationship, or that we're working on during this? Have we been doing those type of things? Because we don't want to be in a space where we're drawing people in that will cause more issues or damage or wounds. And we don't want to cause issues or damage or wounds to anyone else. We don't want to do that either. So we have to do some things that help us get to a vibration that is high. A vibration that's high looks like we're in appreciation, we're energetic, enthusiastic, we are loving life without someone, and we'll love life with someone. We are appreciative of the things that we have, who we are. We are in freedom. We feel free. We have a sense of joy. There's a peace about us. We have an excitement about life. These are the things, and on a consistent basis. I don't mean you're like this every single moment. I'm saying that the majority of the time you are in a space of loving and enjoying life, even if you're at peace and you're just calm. You're still enjoying life. And so what was happening is, especially during this time, I want to also give things to do during this time when we're feeling lonely, when we're feeling by ourselves, when we're feeling anxious and frustrated and we're looking at life and we just want to have someone around, one of the things is that we need to get outside more. We need to get outside. We need to look at, again, that is finding a hobby. That is finding a new friend group, a group. Not, and also you can do that on social media, of course, but in your area, finding groups to go to and join and just get involved of a different interest that you have. Meditation, appreciation, working out helps. A new hobby. Many of us get to a place that we're not trying to do too many new things. And I'm saying when we start feeling lonely, that's one thing that helps us move through that season or phase, is finding something new to do that you can throw yourself into. And here's a big one: finding someone else or groups that you can give your time, talents, and attention to. Volunteering, anything of that nature helps us. Now, I don't want that to be a spiritual bypass where you're only working towards other people. I want to make sure that it is good for your soul when you're doing this, and that you're understanding that you're putting it in a space that I'm doing this for them as much as I'm doing things for myself. Because now we're in the healing journey. Now we're moving in the strength that we have. Now we're moving in the power that we have, and we will attract that type of person or persons. There's not just one soulmate. I do not believe that. I believe there are a plethora of people that will fit what you are looking for, what you desire. And here's the thing: we don't want to chase, we want to attract. We want to attract. This Monday morning, we are talking about dating. We are talking about relationships and looking for people. And desiring our best lives, which also means in fellowship with groups of people, with harmonious relationships with our families, harmonious relationships with our partners, and harmonious relationships with just life in general. So in order to do that, we got to vibe at a higher level. We can't be in a complaining state all the time. We can't be in a state of feeling down and lonely in this all the time. There's nothing wrong with this. Now, understand what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with feeling lonely. Nothing. I just want us to make sure we're taking care of ourselves and we're not bringing in a situation that is going to cause more pain on the back end because we just wanted someone and we just put a Band-Aid on a situation that we probably should have been healed a little bit longer. So some of us, we have to understand, if we're not getting a relationship, being because we're love starved, which means we're out of balance, which means that during the time of our singlehood, we did not allow friendships, platonic relationships to really show ourselves, to really love and connect with people. We only desired, we thought that our whole world would revolve around getting in relationship with someone else. And we didn't spend time loving ourselves, knowing what that looks like, knowing what that feels like, and really just basking in the glorious person, unique, magnificent, beautiful person that we are by ourselves, so that when we get with someone, we are absolutely, it's an asset, and we're an asset because we did our work. Now, what's the time frame on how long you should wait? I don't know. I think that's an individual basis. It's an individual basis with the people that get involved with you. But I think that when we are intentional about making sure that we are whole, healthy, and complete before we get in it, that we're not just getting in it thinking that someone else is going to validate us because we're in a relationship, we're going to look good with other people because we're in a relationship, then that's a different thing. It's those things are external when our power is internal. So my encouragement is when we are feeling lonely, first of all, making sure that you are affirming yourself, knowing that the divine timing is amazing. Like, we don't necessarily want the right person at the wrong time. We want the right person at the right time. And we need to get that. Sometimes we think, okay, I've been waiting a long time. It's about that time that I should be in relationship. And holidays are coming. I need to have somebody. I need to be dating someone. But we want the right time, and so the allowing and surrendering of this is something that when we go into meditation, when we go into appreciation, when we write down what we want out of someone, the partner, when we write down who we want to be in the relationship, what we bring to the relationship outside of the physical things of money and that type of thing. When we get really clear and then we trust in the universe to do what the universe will do for us, when we are clear about what we want, then it is a most magnificent thing. The connection will be at a deeper level. The connection will be something that is spiritual. The connection will be something that is a joy to your heart. A connection that will be to the benefit of the both of you and the community around you. There's a whole thing with that. And knowing that you're not going into a new relationship bitter from the last one. And here's the rub: you don't know the trauma or what have you until a memory comes up, until someone triggers you and you see how you react to it. And so we can do a lot of work. I tell people that all the time. I usually do a lot of work on my own. I won't necessarily know exactly how that goes until I'm in relationship, and then that most definitely will show. Huh? You know, I'm on this new turmeric and honey kick right now, so I think I'm really doing something. Anyway, that is something that we have to understand, and it's not to shame, blame, or guilt ourselves in any form or fashion. It is most definitely to know that we can do all the work, and then we get real practice when we're in relationship for all those things that we want to do and be in our relationships. We get the real time practice when we get in relationship, and understand, you will know and you will be ready and you will be prepared to utilize the tools that you learned when you were single, when you were looking at things from the past experiences and trying to know how to do better and what you did do well, and then getting in there, and then it's going to be joyous. It's going to be it's going to be euphoric. I like euphoric. We're looking at euphoric, and then there'll be times of here. So we're looking at that. So one of the reasons why I'm saying this, because we're dealing with a lot of loneliness, and we think the idea, the whole solution is to get in relationship. But what we're looking for is truly connection, and we can get connection outside of just getting into an intimate relationship. That is the whole gist of what I'm saying right now, is we can get connection without getting into a whole intimate relationship that you're not ready for, or you thought you were ready for, or we're looking for people out of because we're lonely and we're seeing other people coupled up. Again, I'm telling you, I totally get it. I get it. It's going on 3.5, 4 years now for me, and I'm saying that what I don't want to do is settle. What I don't want to do is bring someone in to my life out of loneliness. And right now, I mean, but here's the thing: I've done my work. I'm ready for all of the good things, all of the blessings in every form of fashion. I speak that into the universe, and I want you to speak that too. If you are ready, if you feel like you've done the work, and then there's a trust factor at that point, making sure that you're not going and just hey, I want to be in a relationship because I'm lonely. Okay, so again, let me give you some of the things that we can do to raise our vibration. Anytime you are looking to better yourself and doing something really good for yourself, that is raising your vibration. When you are in appreciation, when you are in gratitude, when you are in joy, when you feel good about you, when you are having fun, when you feel abundant, that does not mean you're super rich. It just means that you feeling good, that there's more than enough. You're not in scarcity consciousness. Here's another thing: as we get older, we believe that there's not enough time. That is a scarcity that is a scarcity consciousness right there. That is scarcity. Listen, the universe can do what the universe can do better than us. When we get into how this will happen, that is also a area of low vibration, because we're worried and we're questioning and we're doubting that it will happen on time. So again, when we get, this is the things to get in high vibration. How do we do that? One of the things I put on Facebook yesterday was to go through the alphabet, saying a positive word for each letter of the alphabet. Just find a positive word. That will not only help you sleep, but it will also shift you out of worry and fear and loneliness. Meditation. If you've never done it, try guided meditation. Try 5 minutes. Just practice every day where you get to settle, because you must know what the still small voice sounds like for you. Again, I always say go outside, go for a walk. Go for a walk out in nature. Working out, exercise helps tremendously. Eating proper foods helps you tremendously. Find a new hobby. I'm really big on that. Find a new hobby. Something that helps you be more about you. Maybe it's a travel group. Maybe you're studying art. You want to get into art class. Those type of things. You want to start yoga. Anything of that nature. Those things help soothe the soul, and you will be ready on all aspects. Maybe study something different for work, a different aspect. Gain a new skill. Those things are fire. So that was all the things I want to do. I want to listen this season. If you're listening and you check on your friends, ask them for dinner. If you know they're single, out to ask them for do something where because people were struggling before, but the holiday seems to exacerbate the situation. The world news seems to exacerbate the situation. So let's just check on each other, love on each other. Send a text, call, those type of things help tremendously. Say an encouraging word, not a condescending word, not a disparaging, encouraging word, and know that people appreciate you for doing it. All right, guys, have an amazing Monday. Let's rock this thing. This is how we start the week off. This is how we started off. Let's get going. We know where we are. We know where we want to go, and let's get it. All right, I'm Shay Wilson, thinking big, living bigger, and loving the biggest. Let's go. Bye, guys. See you next week.